Hello, this is Mr. Lane, and today this one is November 12th, and the drawing is on page 161, number 1, and it is called Lock Finger. So you'll start on Onshape, go up here to create, just like you have in the past, a document, and Lock Finger. Page 161, number 1. And this is drawing number 3, so I'll put a number 3 in front of this. And if you look at the drawing in the book, you see that most of the object is in the front view. So we'll do basically 2 sketches on this one. We'll do the front view just like you see it there without the hole, and then the second sketch will be the hole, and then we'll make the 3D drawing from it and dimension it, pretty much like you see it dimensioned there. So we need to start a sketch in the front view. Come over to our front view, and the origin right here is going to be the center of the arc and the circle on the left side. So I can do a circle right here, click that, and this one will be the hole size. The hole size is a 1-inch diameter hole. And then another circle at that same point. And make this one, because it shows radius, I'm in diameter, I have to double the radius, which would be 2.5. So that's 2.5. And then I can do a line up here at the top, right there. And I can go that way, 4.12. And I can come down 2.5. Did that because I stopped it and it happened to be right on that center line when I stopped it. So I'm going to delete that line and do another one. So right there is where I stopped the last time. So I'm going to click here and tell it 2.5. Go back to that point right there. And then trim this part of the circle away. And now I need an arc over here with a radius of 1.25. So I can do a circle right at that point. And that circle diameter is going to be twice the radius, so 2.5. And trim this away. And that is my front view. I don't really need this, so I'm going to get rid of that because that will be a different sketch. And save that. There's my sketch. I can come up to the isometric, and I want to have that extruded. I'm going to go back with this one. So I'm going to take this object here, and I'm going to go the other way. And I'm going to make it 1.88 deep. And give it a green check mark. Now I need the hole here. So I'm going to do another sketch on this surface, looking at the front of that hole, which has a diameter of 1. Finish that sketch. Isometric. You don't really have to go to isometric. I like to see what's happening when I do my extrusions. I'm going to extrude that, and now I can see it's coming out towards me. If I was in the front view, I can't tell it. So that's why I like going to the isometric. Flip it around, make it through all, and it goes through, and I have to remove and finish it. And my drawing is now finished. If I hold that right mouse button, you can see that. It is a hole. There's the rear of the object, so that's still a hole. Come back up to my isometric. If you want to hide these, you can. Again, you come over to the eyes, you hide them. And there's your object. If you want to hide the origin, you can hide that. And then we need to make our multi-view drawing from that. So I window it all. Right click. Create a drawing, part 1. This is still inches. And this time I'm going to show you what no views is. So in the last view I've showed you 4 views. This one I'm going to show you no views. Then say OK. So now it brings this in. That is my front view. So my front view is going to be here, but I don't like that scale. So I'm going to go to a scale of 1 to 1 already. So I'm going to bring the front view in here. And then pull up. When I pull up, it's going to give me the top view. I'm going to click that. And when I pull out, it's going to give me the right side. Right about there. If I need to, I can pull that out a little bit more because I don't have enough room for dimensioning. So I need hidden lines here and here. So click in here. Oops, get out of that. Click in here. Right click. Show hidden lines. Come up here. Right click. Excuse me. Click in there. Right click. Show hidden lines. Up here, I don't want that line shown. That line is that tangent line up here. So I click in here, right click, and then where it says tangent edges, hide those tangent edges, because that's going to be a center line here in a little bit. And now I would go through and put the dimensions on there and center lines as needed. So again, the center line for this one is up here. I click on that point. And I click on that point, and it makes the center line for me. This one, I click on this point, come down to here. If I try to get it into there, it won't let me. So I have to be on something. I go to there. This one, I go from here to here, here to there, and here. And it won't let me do it because I don't have a second point. So there's nothing out over here. To get the center mark, there's that one. It really won't matter which one you pick, the arc or the circle. Use center mark for that one. So we have our center marks. This one needs center lines. So this one needs center lines, but I've been playing around with it, and the way Onshape works, it's not going to be easy enough. If I try to use this from here to the center of that one, it doesn't leave the gap, and it doesn't leave a gap over here, so I don't like that. So we'll see if the dimensioning itself brings anything in for that. So now I need to do the dimensions. I can do the 4.12 by going from this point to that point. 4.12. Now I can't have it too close to the object, can't get it too far away, because then I bump into this one. So right about here. And then I have to fix this point over here. Then the next one is just this point to that point. I want it even with that one. And then I have my diameter something about there, my radius, something about there. And a few people have tried to draw the line from here to here. You don't have to do that now in Onshape. So just leave that one there. And then I need my radius over here. So we want that one here, but you can see that I have to move the right side over. So this one, this view, I have to move over. So I hit escape 3 times. I click in here. Now I press and hold in there. So I take that one out. So now it's away from that dimension. Then I have I think that's it. Those are my dimensions. I don't need anything else. And then I can, if you are at home, you can share that with me. It's leanb@butlertech.org. Or if you're here in the classroom, just print this. Make sure down here your scale says 1 to 1. This is drawing number 3. So here where it says drawing number, right there where it says drawing number, this will go away. I can delete and just put a 3 here. Green check mark. So this is drawing 3, and I only am turning in 1 drawing. And then I can either share it with me or print it. Once you share it with me, I'll print it, grade it, and put it in your folder or your bin. That's it.